Certified pre-owned vehicles, right, Kimberly?
Right. CPOs, certified pre-owned
CPOs.
vehicles.
Yes.
They are a little different. So I think, Ray, why don't you tell us what a CPO is?
Well, if from my experience working mostly in Acura land and BMW Mini land, a certified pre-owned vehicle is a vehicle that has to go through a rather extensive 150 to 200 point inspection to find any issues that there might be in the car that need to be addressed. And if it's Acura or BMW Mini, if it needs any parts or anything, they have to be factory BMW Mini or Acura parts, can't be aftermarket parts, so that the cars are brought back up to as close to new standards as possible, both cosmetically and mechanically. And then the dealership would pay a certain fee depending on the type of vehicle it was. It was more expensive, say, for an MDX than it was a TL, for the right to be able to sell it as a certified pre-owned car, which meant that it came with a slightly longer warranty. That, in my world, was a CPO.
Excellent. That was so good. My world too.
See, look at that.
So then what about on the back end? Because obviously on the front end, I think a lot of people are familiar. They've seen like CPO listed vehicles. One thing to keep in mind that I'll mention is like there are certified pre-owned vehicles from the manufacturer, and then there's all these kind of crop up or pop up like this is a certified used car and certified by this third party. So that's different than certified pre-owned from the manufacturer.
Yes, and Kimberly and I are talking about the manufacturer-sponsored certified pre-owned programs, not the third party.
Exactly. So I just wanted to call that out. So then, Kimberly, on the back end, what goes on with the CPO there? Anything different on the back end of the deal on the F&I side?
Yes. So I've seen a couple of questions asking about VSCs or vehicle service contracts for CPOs, and I hope that we can answer some of those questions today. But what comes with a manufacturer's CPO vehicle will be a powertrain warranty well, it's a warranty, right? It comes with the car. It comes with it until 100,000 miles. That's going to be for your powertrain, so all the lubricated parts within the engine block. However, every manufacturer is different. Most, generally speaking, do not provide that 100,000 mile with the typical 3-year 36,000 bumper to bumper that would come with it. So that means that there is something available for you called a wrap, which is simply a vehicle service contract that essentially wraps that 336 and matches the 100,000 miles powertrain that comes with it. Does that make sense? I don't want to confuse anybody.
So if I understand what you're saying correctly, the CPO warranty itself will cover the vehicle, in most cases, most vehicles, up to about 100,000 miles, and it's a powertrain basic warranty. It is not a bumper-to-bumper warranty, but the manufacturers allow finance to sell what they call a wrap or a bumper-to-bumper coverage that will match that powertrain coverage.
You got it. That will cover the infotainment, the computers, the electronics, things that typically come with a regular old vehicle service contract.
Yeah, it's basically, it ends up extending the original manufacturer's warranty through the entire length of the CPO warranty, matching all that coverage that you would have had initially.
You got to be careful though, Pops.
Well, okay. Let me be more careful here.
Well, you're saying warranty. And I think it's really important to understand because one of the things that I've been doing that'll come out on the Your Auto Advocate website relatively soon.
Yes.
I have a spreadsheet. It all gets scary when the spreadsheets break out.
Yeah.
I'm actually going through, Kimberly. I think you'll take an interest in this as well. Every single of the 32 major OEMs I've gone through, and I'm looking at their programs for the wraps, i.e. their vehicle service contracts, because that's what they are. They are not actual like warranties. The warranty is the new car warranty. these are VSCs. The reason you know they're VSCs is because when I got to Cadillac, I was going A through Z, right? I got to Cadillac on my list.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the sample contract. So one of the columns in my spreadsheet is a link to the sample contract because I want to compile all this data. And the first thing I noticed was it wasn't from Cadillac. It was from AMT Warranty Company. And that was the first, ringing in my ear.
Yeah.
This is not a warranty. Even though it's a CPO vehicle and it's coming from the manufacturer, it's still a vehicle service contract.
So you're saying it's underwritten by a third party in a lot of cases.
Some of them are. Subaru,
in
for example, is not. Subaru, I remember we talked about that in one video, and so that was one of the first ones I researched. Subaru is actually, the obligor and the underwriter is Subaru something Incorporated. So it's like a Subaru company.
Of America.
Probably. So anyway, I just want to call that out because I heard you say warranty a couple times. I heard Kimberly say vehicle service contract. We got to keep things clean here on the channel.
Andrew, could you bleep out the term warranty every time I mistakenly mentioned it? Thank you very much.
Here's what I would like for our viewers to do is simply, if you're shopping around for CPOs, I personally love certified pre-owned vehicles. They're my favorite for many different reasons. But ask the dealer what comes with this. Because, for example, if you're buying a Volkswagen, certain Volkswagen models, CPOs, actually, let's say you're looking at a Jetta and it still has factory warranty left on it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Factory warranty of the 336. Well, with Volkswagen, on many of their models, they give you the rest of that warranty that comes with it. And on CPOs, they then, at the end of that, add 2 years and 24,000 miles.
Yep. And that is warranty.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that is warranty, exactly. Yeah, it's a good thing.
So
you just want to make sure you ask what comes with it.
So it really depends on the manufacturer, and you really need to take a close look at the documentation so you can determine whether or not it is underwritten by the manufacturer or whether or not it's underwritten by a third party. And if you have any questions as to whether it is or it isn't, you email Zach.
No. Wait. You know what's hilarious about this, Kimberly?
What?
So I ghost wrote for my dad, secret's out. I ghost wrote for my dad a review of every single manufacturer's CPO program. And so in that, I was starting to do some of the research around the extended warranty component of the CPO program. Now I'm going the layer deeper of the extension on top of the extension that they'll try and sell you, which is through the third parties. Recognize that when you buy a CPO car, there is an extended warranty, and that is an extension of a warranty. Then this wrap component, which is the extension of the extension, that's what it's a vehicle service contract. That's why this also gets very complicated.
I think that's what you need for the browser extension, is we need the extension on the extension.
Yeah, and another extension and another extension. It can be very confusing.
Yes.
So ask what comes with your CPO and what's available, and more importantly, how it works. How does this work?
Read all of the reviews of the different CPO programs I ghost wrote for my dad. We'll put the link on the screen. We'll put the link.
Why do you have to destroy the image that we have so meticulously painted for me that I'm a writer, I'm a Renaissance man, I'm a watch guy, and now you're telling the whole damn world I don't even write this shit. You could have just left it alone.
Yeah, Zach.
He posts his own Instagram photos, so how about that?
Yeah, what, 2 year?
Yeah, 2 year. All right. Well,
my gosh, you guys.
I feel like we've covered our bases. CPOs are complex and convoluted. Look at contracts. Understand this wrap concept. You're probably going to hear that language. And if you want us to touch on it even more, let us know down below. We can do even deeper dives.
Yes, and I think Kimberly will agree with this. Look at all the documentation closely.
You got it.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for your time.
Well, thank you, I think.
No, thank you. Thank you.
See you, Kimberly.
See ya!
You guys are a hoot.